Hello everyone, Mr. James here. This is going to be a very quick overview on how to use our wiki space that we will be using online for depositing all materials related to our Civilizations Challenge. So very simple. Anytime you guys want to access it, you need to go to mrjamescivs.pbworks.com. You need to put that up in your search bar. That's the URL that you should use. When you put that in, this is what you will see. Okay, this is the home page for the Civilization Challenge. This is a wiki space that every single one of you will be able to edit and change within the limits that I'm about to set here. Okay, so as you can see, you have the main part of the page right here. You have a bunch of helpful clickables over here on the right hand side of the page. We're going to largely ignore this, especially you guys, for most of the project. Alright, and if that changes, I will post update videos. But for now, the right-hand side of the page, this kind of tool column here, leave it alone. Don't worry about it. We're actually going to be focusing mainly in this area, and we're going to start from the bottom. Okay, first thing you're going to see working up from the bottom, minus all this junk down here, is a comment box. Alright, and a comment box is exactly what it implies. You can leave comments in the comment box. Comments, questions, anything. Of course, it must be school appropriate. I kind of am looking at it right now as a place where you guys can interact across classes. So if you, as a part of the project, are in first hour and you decide that you want to go look at one of third hour civilizations, you see something that you like, you see something you have a question about, this is where you can kind of comment and hopefully get feedback from whoever you're asking the question to. It's also where you can ask questions to me. It's also where you can work together with your group. Let's say if you're sick and at home one day and you're laying in bed with your laptop on your lap, or you're sitting at your computer at home and you know that your group mates are hard at work at school, you can get into the wiki here and send comments back and forth to them. As you all know, you can't have your cell phones in class, so that's one way you can communicate if that's the case. Okay, so add comments, questions, whatever you want here. Obviously you all see me every day in class, so that's probably the best bet for asking questions, but if you don't feel like getting up, you can always put something in there. One quick note before I go any further. This is recent activity down here, and I will be monitoring this. So this is a very, very unique site because you are all actually capable of changing whatever you want about any of this. Honestly, you could get into this and you could change every single thing about my main page here. Okay? The problem with that is I'm going to know it's you. And the problem with me knowing it's you is that if you do that, then you're technically messing with something that affects everyone else in your class and across all of my classes. So I'm issuing a very, very, very dire warning right now. There will be consequences in the form of punishment if things on this main page right here are in any way changed by any of you. So please take my warning to heart. Moving forward from the comments. Next, you will see the help link. It's in blue here, so you know it's a clickable. Also, when you hover over something and you see the hand come up with the finger pointing to something, you know it's a link. So you will be able to click this help link. The wiki is in its earliest stages right now. I'm recording this as kind of I'm creating it. So there's nothing under the help page right now. In the future, there will be a lot of goodies under there. There will be pages that tell you what to do during certain parts of the project. There will be videos that help you navigate the wiki space and everything like that. Anything and everything like that. So continually go back to the help page and make sure you're not missing anything on there after the challenge begins. Moving forward. First, second, third, fourth hour civilizations. Each hour has their own unique link for posting. Alright, so we're going to say that I'm in first hour. So I'm going to click this link. Alright, and we're going to say, for example, I'm in group 1. Alright, don't worry about all of this over here on the side yet. All you need to worry about is that we went to first hour civilizations, because that's my hour. I'm in first hour. and that I'm in group 1. All right, so here's my folder. See the little folder icon here for group 1. I'm going to click that. Now what pops up would be the first assignment that I would have given group 1, which is the civilization intro. You click on the civilization intro, and when the project is done, or when this part of the project is done, in this white space here, there will appear a bunch of text, maybe pictures, maybe links to videos that introduce your civilization. Okay, so look at this. I'm clicking everywhere, and I'm pressing. You can't see me right now, but I'm sitting at my table right now, frantically pressing all the keys on my keyboard. It's not working. No typing is happening. Okay, that is because I'm in the view mode. So to actually type and to post and link and include things in your civilization intro, or any page for that matter, you have to be on the edit page. So you click edit, and just like Microsoft Word or Google Docs, you can type, you can copy and paste pictures, link videos, do whatever you need to do. Okay? Just make sure you click save. If you don't save it, it will all go away. It will be lost. So before you go back to view, before you go back to wiki, before you exit out of the entire program, make sure you click save if it's worth saving. Okay? Back to view. Now, I just wanted to include another little reminder down here. Every page will have a comment box on it. Every single page. So if John from 4th Hour wanted to come into your groups and look at all your stuff and then say, wow, great job, guys, he can do that. All right? He can comment that. And look at that. It pops right up. And then you could come back and say something like, thanks, John. And that would be great. All right? Hopefully you use it for more meaningful discussion. Like, I really like your civilization intro. I like that you are choosing Northern Africa as the setting for the start of your civilization. Whatever. Okay? Little things like that. Or, you know, maybe John wants to say something along the lines of, what are some of the challenges of starting your civilization in Northern Africa? Anything like that. Anything along those lines. Sorry, little blip there. Anyways, that's there for you guys if you need it. So to get back to the main page after this, I'm going to go back to my wiki. I'm going to click that up there in the left-hand top corner, and then it's going to take me back to the Civilization Challenge homepage. Now, you see that there is an edit button on every single page. The only person who should be clicking the edit button on this main page here is myself. You guys should never be clicking that. It should never fall to you to change anything on the homepage. Anything. Remember, we have to upkeep the idea that this wiki space is for all of us, and it doesn't work if you guys go and try and change what other people have done. Okay, so I will never get into your wiki space and change things of yours, unless of course it's inappropriate or not related to the project. And in return, I would appreciate it if you would not get into the things that I have created for the class and change those. Okay, so this is really all I'm going to cover right now. This is getting a little long here, but I just wanted to give you a very quick overview of our wiki space and the things that we're going to be doing using this space. So use it wisely. Make sure you're using it for the project, the challenge, and make use of its organization features. It's a very organized place where we can put a ton of information and have it here at our fingertips for everybody to look at. So that's great. Thanks for listening.